Salutations friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 10 women's fragrances or very heavily marketed unisex towards women's fragrances that I think would be really attractive on guys. That smell really sexy, really alluring, very complimentary, and I thought this would be a fun video to share with you guys. So let's get first things first, you're gonna see me sipping from this mug a bunch. I have a bit of a sore throat, and for some reason I've decided to drink hot cocoa, so don't judge me, it's just my life. Just my life. Hi. Also, fragrance is genderless, so when I say women's fragrances, I'm not saying that men can't wear these or haven't worn these, or, you know, now you're allowed to wear these, guys, but I said they smell good on guys. That's not what I'm saying. Most of these fragrances are either women's fragrances that you would find if you go to a fragrance counter at the women's section, or they are unisex fragrances that are heavily marketed towards women or kind of have more of the feminine traits in fragrances. Think like super sweet or freshies that are a little bit more dominant on the flowers and less on like woods, and then also kind of very just floral heavy fragrances. The first one I'm going to talk about is Tresor Midnight Rose from Lancome. I think rose is so sexy and inviting, and just very romantic note, and I like the idea of something sweet and kind of like an evening unctuous rose that's kind of velvety and light, but still just very present. I find that to be very attractive, and this scent is just gorgeous, and I think it would be really mysterious, sexy. Think like tuxedo mask kind of vibes on a woman, like kind of like your man's coming up to you and he's got a big bouquet of roses. This is what he would smell like if you like went to embrace him. It's just very romantic to me and just very, very sexy. Now this fragrance is a very kind of like effervescent kind of watery fig scent. It's Womanity from Thierry Mugler, but I think fig is one of those notes that just performs really good on men and women. It's just a very complimentary note. It's just really beautiful. It can be very green, it can be very fruity, it can be very creamy or milky, and that particular scent has kind of like a light, playful feel to it, which I find, especially in summertime, would be really just nice to smell on a guy. Just really, really sexy. Going back to Thierry Mugler, Angel Muse is just, if you're thinking about something romantic, something ultra sexy, very alluring. I mean, this nutty, creamy delight is just sexy on women. It's sexy on everybody. You get a lot of compliments on it, and the kind of hazelnut praline twist that it has, I think would definitely smell like you would smell like you were some type of sexy dessert. And I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting your guy to smell like a sexy dessert. At least that's just what I think. This one might be a little controversial, but I just love the way that this smells. And so it's just pretty much, I love the way that this smells, so I want to smell it on everybody. It is a very polarizing scent, but if you want something sophisticated, mature, timeless, but still has that kind of like little playful feel to it, think Hypnotic Poison from Dior would just smell amazing, like amazing. If you want something a little less polarizing but still has that kind of sweet aftertaste to it, that's maybe a little bit easier to wear, a little bit more playful, a little bit more youthful, but still very timeless, Lolita Lempicka is another just delicious scent that would be really, really good. Now this particular fragrance is more of a unisex scent, but I find that this entire brand is marketed more towards women, so it's why it's here. And it's Aerin Tangier Vanille. This fragrance is heavily based in vanilla, but there is a salty Play-Doh vibe to this that when you smell it, it smells very salty, a little bit resinous, very vanilla-y. But that saltiness, like weirdly enough, kind of smells like skin to me, and that makes it all the more alluring and all the more attractive. So if you're looking for a vanilla based fragrance that smells like a vanilla bean but has like a salty kind of powdery twist to it that smells like vanilla on skin, this is great. This is really sexy, and I love that scent the first time I smelled it. But it took me a while to really appreciate it because it was super salty, but after a while when it kind of clicked in my head that it's kind of like smelled like skin, I couldn't get enough of it. Really, really like it. This fragrance is very exotic. It also has a unique twist with that kind of juicy mango vibe that it has, but this kind of smells like a sexy vacation, kind of like a summer fling kind of scent, but like a mature, sophisticated, passionate summer fling, and not like you went to a, you know, a summer camp when you were a kid and you kind of had a crush on the person that was like your swimming partner at the lake kind of vibe. More of an adult thing, and I just love this scent so much. It's also a beast on the skin, and it's Jungle Elephant from Kenzo. It just smells so unique and different, but at the same time, it's just, there's something juicy about it. There's something really aromatic about it, and it just, again, translates really sexy and attractive and complementary to skin. If you want something that's a little bit more flowery, but still is very substantial and has a lot of power, and that's what I noticed a lot with men's fragrances, is they're very powerful scents, even the freshies. And I love it when men smell like flowers. I don't know why, I really enjoy it. Blossom Love from Amouage is excellent. This has that little touch of powder in there, just a touch of powder. It's also very clean. It kind of smells like your man used your like bath soaps. So it has his smell, the smell of his skin, the smell of his musk, mixed with something like really feminine. And I find that to be like really sexy and unassuming. I don't know. I would love to smell this on a guy. I just think it would smell really, really, really attractive. The last two are freshies, and freshies by nature can generally be worn by men or women. These both are marketed more towards women. The reason why I chose these is both of these fresh fragrances definitely smell very unisex, and I think there's nothing wrong with finding a beautiful, easy scent that you can wear, specifically in the summertime, that's easy to wear, that's really attractive, that's really beautiful, and just smells very refreshing. There's something sexy about smelling zesty and sparkly and not sweaty. I mean, there's a sexy sweat smell, and then there's a not sexy sweaty smell. So this is like the positive fresh scent. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just gonna share the fragrances with you guys. Hi, welcome back. So obviously you guys know what this one is. This is Elizabeth Arden green tea, the original green tea. Now most of the flankers, in fact all the flankers, could be pretty much worn by anyone, men or women. Specifically probably think of like yuzu or bamboo, or cucumber would probably be more of a unisex ones. But I love how fresh this smells and just how beautiful it smells on the skin. Just smells really nice, and I think if I were to hug my partner or anyone that wore this, I think I would instantly be like, "Ooh, you smell really good. What are you wearing?" Like in a very complimentary way. And if you guys are wondering, this is what I'm wearing today. I'm wearing about 30 sprays of it, so I'm definitely damp with that perfume. And the other one is from Moschino. It's I Love Love Cheap and Chic, or Cheap and Chic I Love Love. This one gets compared a lot to Dolce & Gabbana Le Bleu for women. And I love the way that Dolce & Gabbana Le Bleu and the men's version smell on skin. It's just a really easy to wear, attractive scent. But I think the grapefruit in here kind of gives it that little extra kick that I think on a guy's skin would just be really fun and exciting and playful, and just, again, going back to the overused word of this video, sexy as well. So those are my picks. I know that they're a little like not exciting, but I kind of wanted to think about this a little bit and choose things that I truly would love to smell on my partner or anybody of the opposite sex. I would just get a kick out of it. So these are the fragrances that I chose. Now, if you agree or disagree with me, I would love to know what you guys think below, or what women's fragrances do you think you'd love to smell on the opposite sex? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. I'm gonna finish my cocoa, and then maybe I should actually drink some tea to help my sore throat. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.